to email accounts, you know, to videos that I want to watch that day. So that can be quite, you know, tiresome because you're logging in maybe with different passwords and things like that. So there's no guarantees in the internet current models. Pits marketers against each other. So if you're joined a company, whether it be MLM or network marketing or any of the online ones, what I found was that, you know, you can competing with others all the time. You want to get that next person, you know, into your team. You want to get that next person to use your product so that they can come onto your team and see how good they are. The competition is based on your efforts. So again, it falls into that. If you don't do anything online with your business, if you can't bring people in, if you don't make sales, then you're not going to make any money. So one of the things that ONPASSIVE's new model allows us to do is it's based on mutual benefit. So it's a real business, real products, real people, self-funding, and they actually pay you to use it. So that again, you know, I mean, we're looking at new technology here. You know, everybody sees something, and what we're trying, well, what we are is a standout company, and we're a standalone company because nothing else compares to ONPASSIVE. So the marketing is done for you, the sales are done for you, any recruiting, it's all done for you through the AI technology and the platforms that have been set up for that. So every tool needed for success is included, all the tools included in one low price. It is 100% lifetime money back guarantee. Now, I just want to say that, you know, at present, what we have available is founder positions. If you had a thought back to perhaps getting a position in Apple, Google, Facebook, any of those platforms, which there wasn't any foundership available, if there was, it was to their closest family and friends. Where those companies stand today and the massive income that they make, whereas Ash has made this for everybody. So a $97 founder position is certainly something that's worth looking at. So the marketers that we have, we only compete only with ourselves. You know, we want to share this with everybody because we see the opportunity of being able to help so many, whether it be our family, friends, those that we know close to us. So it's revolutionary breakthrough. So what we can gain from this is so much more than we can actually see right here in this moment. So time to completely run your whole business on autopilot. Now, autopilot everything. Advertising, marketing, leads, signups, recruiting, team building, any business opportunity. So if you already have a business opportunity, once it's approved through ONPASSIVE, you can run your business opportunity on the ONPASSIVE platform. And if you don't have a business opportunity, a business, then it's quite easy to be able to just take ONPASSIVE on as your business, and they will have resellers and certainly customers available. So yes, it automates your existing business and provides a massive income opportunity by simply using this breakthrough platform. So the benefits for becoming a founder as a GoFounder with ONPASSIVE is, as a founder, you get the first free 7-day trial before the public do. You would get to attend private webinars with the CEO, Ash Mafara. Now, I can tell you that Ash is a man of his word. When he comes on and speaks to his founders, he's there from 1 hour to 5 hours, you know, talking and discussing his business, talking and discussing ONPASSIVE and where it's heading. That I've never seen before from any CEO, to spend that amount of time with his founders. So priority access to many bonuses, your own private back office, and it is an amazing, easy to use back office. Personal links with your name on it. First look at all new products, and that is usually we have product releases. At this moment, we're sort of going into, you know, once a week. It can be a little bit more. We can get 2 a week. But you get to look at that first with our founders only webinars, where our CEO Ashma Farah attends. So priority positioning in the pay structure and priority access to your wallet. 100% risk-free. Now, the opportunity, again, I bring it back to business. I've been in brick and mortar business. I was a florist for many years. I had my own businesses, and I can tell you that it costs many, many thousands of dollars to have a brick and mortar business. One of the things with ONPASSIVE is it's a $97 founder membership to get in now before our company soft launches. Now, there will be an increase in that price once we do soft launch before we go into hard launch. Once we reach hard launch, there will be no founder memberships available ever again. So take the risk, you know, 100% risk-free. Come in, have a look around, have a look at your back office, you know, get to meet some of the people, the founders. The leadership council are amazing. They are there to help you. You know, they have webinars all over the world, all of the time. You know, we're in 212 different countries, and if you can't find one, we also have it in different languages. So there's, you know, Arabic, there is South African or Africa. We also have Spain, the UK, Ireland, American, and just the different languages. I think we have one in the Philippines as well, and the Caribbean. So there are plenty available. If you know people anywhere in the world, they can attend one of these live webinars or listen to the recording. So I say once again, 100% risk-free. Now, the $97 gets you a founder position. Once we go into hard launch, you will pay once out of pocket. And at this stage, we've been told it's between $100 and $250. Now, that once out of pocket payment kickstarts you as a customer in the ONPASSIVE business. You will never have to, and Ash has promised us, we'll never have to pay out of pocket again as founders, because the company will be bringing on so many people to use our products that those funds will be available for us to pay for those things through our O-wallet. We will have 2 O-wallets available. One will be for that ongoing monthly subscription, and the other will be for us to withdraw as we wish. So ONPASSIVE will help you create a family dynasty or your own family bank. And all you have to do is get in. You know, for $97, even if you look at the whole total, $97 US, which is approximately about $135 Australian dollars. And there is a $5 admin fee if you're using credit card. We also have the first initial subscription. So a total, really, even if you took it at $250 plus $97, you know, you're looking at a company that's going to do everything for you, a platform that's provided for you, where you don't have to do any sales or marketing, all for around $350 US. So it really is a no-brainer. I thank you so much for being here tonight with me. I thank you for listening to the presentation. We will go into a question and answer segment now. If you want to ask any questions, you can open up your mic, or Nikita can call you forward to open, you know, to ask those questions. But thanks again. I really appreciate your time tonight listening to our presentation.
Thanks, Narelle. That was awesome.
Yes, thank you, Narelle. You did an amazing job. Does anyone have any questions, or anyone would like to share their story?
Yvonne, it's Mark.
Yes, Mark.
Why did you get involved into ONPASSIVE? I don't know your ONPASSIVE story.
Okay, well, my story was because I've been in network marketing for 29 years. I've only been in 2 companies, The first company, I was just a buyer, but the other two companies, I was building a business. But I don't like marketing. I don't know how to market. And I don't like to be online. I don't like to be like this in front of people because I'm too shy. I don't like to be seen, you know, really. So I thought, right, this is perfect. When I heard about it, I thought, well, Colin actually mentioned it to me and I wasn't really interested because I was actually doing a presentation of my other business and it was a new business I was in. And then I heard it again and I just went, you know, this sounds exactly what I need. Exactly what I need. So I spoke to someone about it and they said, I'm already in. I said, sign me up. It's all under Colin. I went, just sign me up because he's told me about it and I just ignored him. But 3 months later, I signed up and what I learned, literally, I signed up and then I learned about it. But all I knew is this is going to do the marketing for me, the sign-ups, everything I do not like or do not like doing. I could get people sign up one-on-one, but I couldn't do it online. I wasn't into email marketing. I wasn't into anything online, be honest with you. I'm a dummy online, you know, so I needed something to be to help me. And it just answered all my questions, you know, everything I needed, all my needs. So I jumped in and I thought, this is perfect. But once I got in and understood what was happening, I had to share it. I couldn't not hold that in. It's so exciting and it's got so much to offer. And why wouldn't you do it? I just can't understand. Like I just went crazy and I just straight away, I signed 17 people up within the first 2 weeks. And it's not that they understood it. They didn't. They just said, oh, really? Okay, then just put me in and then tell me later when it's launched. I went, okay. But that's all you have to do. You just have to get in. And if you wish to sort of build a business with it, you can. Otherwise, it gets done for you. So I just saw the potential and I had to join in. How could you not? That was it, really. So it's sort of been going from there. So I joined in April in 2000, actually April the 30th, 2019.
Wow.
Is that right? Yes, that's right.
Nearly
Yes.
a 2-year anniversary.
Soon it will be, yes. And it's been an awesome one. And the people we've met and what we've learned, and I've learned so much being on here where everyone teaches you, you know, it's just great. I can't express enough. It's so good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that was that. Is there anyone else wants to share their ONPASSIVE story in under 30 seconds?
In under 30 seconds.
No?
I know that.
I was going to say, I see Susan Baku here from Papua New Guinea. Would you like to say something, Suzanne?
If not Sonoy, because he had a lovely story.
Good night.
Hi, Susan.
Hello.
How
Sorry,
are you?
my dressing. So I came a bit late, but it's good to see you. And yeah, I just got a little bit of the marketing.
Lovely.
So
thanks for being on.
It's good to
how's everything
just
going?
you know, I just want to sit down and listen to everything that you are, you know, sorry, but it was good, excellent.
And Narad does a good job.
Yeah.
Are you guys still on the road or you're back now?
We are back in the house now.
Yep.
Just coming in, and David is a bit busy with trying to sort everything out. So I asked him and he said, that's okay, you just go and, you know, just sit in and just listen. So I'm here, just want to, you know, just be part of you and just listen to your presentation.
Awesome. Thank you, Suzanne.
I have a question.
Sorry, yeah, is that the JS?
Yeah.
Yep. Do you want to?
Okay, so can you tell me more about the monthly subscription and if you have ONPASSIVE but don't have a business? Okay. So when we launch, we will be all paying one subscription, and that'll be the first subscription. It's around 100 and, oh, what was it, between 150 and 230, I think, US dollars approximately. We're not sure yet what that fee will be, but it's a one-time out-of-pocket payment, and that will entitle you to use all the tools of ONPASSIVE. And then you can also, that's as a founder, and you can, if you're not a founder, you can actually be an on seller, like afterwards. But each founder will become on sellers because ONPASSIVE will be doing all the advertising, all the sign-ups, all the marketing, everything for you. And everyone that signs up will actually get their own domain name and their own web page. And their web page will be different 365 days a year. So it's the first company that's ever done that.
Yeah, there was just another question at the end of that, Yvonne. So there is no other payment, not out of your pocket. There will be a monthly subscription of that price that Yvonne spoke about, but that will come out of your wallet. So out of your pocket, no, that every month there is the monthly subscription of the funds that you have accrued through your ONPASSIVE business.
If I can just add in there, one of the things that happens is because we're all founders, every founder, which we have over 618 or 19,000 founders now, will all become customers. So once every founder pays their first initial fee, that's where the real apples start to happen, I suppose, and that's where we start to get paid, because anybody after a hard launch will not be able to buy a foundership. So that's the important part of being a founder, is we're going to be a part of what is happening right now and more about the payment system. Once you hard launch and you go into and you have to pay for your first subscription, all founders in ONPASSIVE will have to do that. That will activate it, and then from there on, each month, what will be available in your wallet, because you'll have two. One is to fund your subscription, so you don't have to pay again as a founder. And remembering that the platform that we have in ONPASSIVE is we have 50 products becoming available to us. At the moment we have about 20 that you can view on our website. So you can imagine that, people like Apple and Google, they have one product. Facebook is one product, and yet they're making billions of dollars per year. What ONPASSIVE is doing and what they have built is from the ground up, new technology, AI technology, never seen before. So the fact of actually getting in as a founder is quite incredible. $97 US to get in as a founder with a company that will explode, and they are going to be and predict to be a unicorn company before launch, and after launch it'll just explode, because everybody will want our products. They will have not seen anything like it, and they will never see anything like it again. So from what Ash has said, we're approximately 5 years ahead of most technology, and the people that he has employed to continue with that are top of the line technicians or technical people that will always have an advanced product available. So I hope that's helped as well.
Yep, perfect. You explained that very well, Nora. Who did you suggest that would like to speak, Yvonne? Sorry.
I'm not sure if you'd like to speak, but where is he? Sonoy?
Yep.
I'm not sure if he would like to speak, but he did speak. I think Sonoy's from Papua New Guinea. Is that correct, Susan?
Oh, you're on mute, Susan.
Maybe he doesn't want to.
Oh, no,
He's
he's
coming on.
unmuted.
Hello,
I
Sonoy.
don't. Hello.
Hi,
you.
Susan. Can Sonoy talk?
Hi, Yvonne. Everyone, good night.
Hello,
Hi,
how are
can you
you?
hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello. I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry, I can't put my video because right now I don't have light, so I'm just watching
That's
everyone,
okay.
and I'm grateful to learn many things from all of you. Thank you so much for sharing everything about the ONPASSIVE. I'm very happy to be with you all and learning many things, and I'm very grateful to be part of ONPASSIVE, and looking forward to be part of the team. And now I'm sharing with many friends about the ONPASSIVE, and they are now looking for the ways to join the ONPASSIVE as well.
Thank you, Sonoy. Is that how we
Thank
pronounce
you.
your
Sorry,
name?
I don't have much to say. I don't have much to say.
But how long did it take you
Sanoy.
Sonoy? How long did it take you to get to? I think did you travel for a few days to get your founder's position? Was that you?
Yes, yes. Actually, I was looking for the opportunity, and I went through. I find many opportunities here in Papua New Guinea about the multi-level marketing business, and I was looking for the I went through many of these multi-level marketing business, and I was I was trying to see whether I can be part of all this multi-level marketing business. But the compensation plan and the business model I was looking for doesn't satisfied to me. So I continue to search until last year around October. I was given 3 opportunities. One of them is Super Life, one of the multi-level marketing business company, and the other one is ONPASSIVE. So I did research, and I found the ONPASSIVE was. I feel that it's the one that I was actually looking for. So at that time, I don't have the money, so I decided to look for the ways to become the founder. So I was kind of mixed parentage from different provinces. So I decided to go and see my family from where my daddy is from. And so it took me three nights. I slept in the road. And I arrived at the family's home, the village. And while I was traveling on the road, I shared the story about the ONPASSIVE, and one of the family members heard the news about the ONPASSIVE, and she said, I found a lot of money, but this money is not with me now. So she said, I'll give you this 1,000 kina. So she offered me the 1,000 kina. So I took that 1,000 kina and I went to my daddy's place, which is in one of those remotest part of the country where they're working on the alluvial mining. So I took that 1,000 kina and I bought 10 grams of gold. Then after that, I returned. It took me 2 days travel walking back to Port Moresby, and I sold the 10 grams, and I registered 6 of my family members, including myself, and I'm very happy that I'm learning and see a lot of good things coming from the ONPASSIVE, and which really makes me to continue share the news with many friends, even the families in Port Moresby. Thank you, Yvonne. That's from me.
Thank you, Sunil. Thank you, Sonoy.
Thank you,
Yeah, for traveling for a few days just to get, you know, finances to get onto ONPASSIVE. And the choice, you've made a great choice. You know, we're not MLM, but it's, you know, we are a platform that's going to help every business out there, whether you're a brick and mortar business, like Narelle said, or a network marketing business, or a business. It's a business on its own. So yeah, we wish you all the best, Sonoy. You're going to do so well because you're in it to win it.
Thank you so much. I'm great to be part of you all.
Oh, it's great to have you here. Is there anyone who wants to share?
I would like to pose a question, Narelle. Could you give me a scenario or an example of how, if myself not having a product, that I could use and sell ONPASSIVE products for an income?
Sure, William, thank you for that question. So by not having any products, I'm not quite sure whether you understand that the products of ONPASSIVE, the 50 that will be available, is something that you will be able to on-sell, resell, become a reseller if you wish. The company will do the business for you. They will give you your own domain name, and that, as Yvonne had said earlier, that the website will change 365 times a year, depending on a leap year, of course, and that will be readily available. So you don't need a business. People think that ONPASSIVE is something that they really need to be doing, but all you have to do, and once you become a founder, is you also then become a customer, and you can be a reseller of the ONPASSIVE products. So 50 will be available, 20 are available right now to view. They haven't been launched as such, they've certainly been released, and we have four that have released, and you can read about all the rest of the others that are on the onpassive.com website. So I hope that explains it to you.
Yes, it does, Narelle. Thank you very much. It's not at my stage in life that I was even contemplating having a product, but yes, as I said earlier, the basic concept is very attractive, ethically, and I just thought, well, yep, how can I possibly get involved and get my hands dirty, so to speak? And yeah, that's good. Thank you very much.
That's the great thing too, William. Like, I just turned 60 in February. I don't mind sharing that. It's not something that you think, oh, the later on in life, you're sort of starting to wind down a little bit. But the thing is, most people don't retire these days until later on in life. If you've been fortunate enough to, be able to make an income and have a super fund or something like that, particularly in Australia, then you might be set up to be able to fund yourself for your retirement. However, most of us coming through those older years, mature years, still want something, stimulating, something that we can look at, something we can do. We can interact with people all over the world with ONPASSIVE. And if the society gets back to traveling, there's so many places that you will go and be welcomed 100% by other founders within this company, because it is a company with heart. So for me, it was more, I was injured and I've had open heart surgery, and it was something that I physically couldn't go back to work. And as they, require Australian women to work till the age of 65, depending on your age, it could be up to 67 or the year you were born. So it is something that you need to look at, because I'm unable to work, I don't have a huge super fund or anything like that. Certainly not going to see me through retirement if I live to a good old age. But, it's just something that's stimulating, and it's something that we can do even into that, past 50s, 50 plus, where we're not sort of looking at taking on anything as a new business. And again, with multi-level marketing or network marketing, if you don't apply yourself, if you're not selling your products, if you're not recruiting, then you're actually not going to make any money. Now, I take some of those products. I've been in a few different companies, and I do still to this day take some of the natural products for my own health, and they work absolutely amazingly. However, it wasn't something that I could do and build an online business with, because what I found was I couldn't do what my sponsor, my upline was doing, and what we find in those sort of companies is the ones who make the money are those ones who get in early. They're the ones who recruit. They're paying for marketing. I heard the other day that one place is paying $30,000 a month for their marketing platform to keep getting people in. That is just ridiculous. You're not even going to have to pay that with ONPASSIVE. You know what I mean? Like, any business can be a part of ONPASSIVE. The only, I think, stipulation for ONPASSIVE is that any business that's bricks and mortar or online business just has to be approved and run through those processes to be approved through the ONPASSIVE platform, because we don't want anything illegal or underhanded going on with ONPASSIVE. We're a very transparent company. Our CEO is very transparent. So thanks again. Sorry for yakking.
What you're saying, Narelle, what you're saying about the physical products, you're 100% right. But as Ash says, we're not going to be hunting people. We're not going to be pushing people to buy the products. We're going to be the hunted. We're going to wake up and we're going to have 10 sales in our wallet, whatever, because people are just wanting these products and they're going to be buying them all the time, and they just happen to fall under us, which works out perfect for us.
Yeah, as founders, we're going to have those people who join massive companies. I know of one company, and I won't mention the name, but it has been mentioned that they have, 4 million people within their team. Now, can you imagine as a founder, once we had launched, those founderships are not available anymore. So anybody who comes on from there will be coming on as a customer. Those customers fall down under us, spill over, whatever you want to call it. And we don't have to do anything. We don't have to sell. We don't have to recruit. We don't have to market. Yes, I've heard the saying, and I don't like saying this whole, it's too good to be true, because the old adage around Australians are, oh yeah, she'd be right, mate. No, that sounds too good. I'm sorry, I'm not going to waste my money. So sorry, that was very Aussie voice.
That was very Aussie.
But that's how it comes across. We're a very laid back country, and we tend to sort of be very blasé about things. Australia is one of the last countries to actually pick up with ONPASSIVE and run with it. And one of the reasons is that people don't trust. We're a very rich country. We have available to us the resources of much, if you're living on the street, it's a choice. And I'm not saying that lightheartedly. I'm saying, you know, there's many people forced to live in their cars and on the street here in Australia as well. But we have, you know, social security funds available for people. Yes, it's expensive to live these days. Rents are high. Buying a house, you know, food is expensive in Australia. However, we have plenty. You know, the amount of stuff that we throw out could feed probably half of South Africa, because of the stuff that's not good enough, because Australians want that piece of fruit to look perfect, you know. So I think in Australia, we all need to realise this is something that is definitely a platform that we also need here. You know, so I think it's time that they started to, you know, turn around and have an actual look at this, because the rest of the world is going, you know, hotcakes, because it is amazing.
Thank you. That's good. I agree with you entirely. Yep. Good.
We've got another question. Let's have a read of it. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm very new to regarding the operating process. I know it's an online company, brick and mortar, operating in America and India, but will ONPASSIVE be operating in Australia as a registered business with the Australian government and possibly opening a brick and mortar down under? Well, yes, it is registered in America and India. It doesn't have to be registered in Australia because it's not an Australian company. Just like, say, CoinSpot, the crypto CoinSpot is Australian. It has to be registered in Australia, but you can use it in America or in Canada, but it's not registered there. So it's the same sort of scenario, really. We're also going to be having brick and mortar offices around the world. How many, I'm not quite sure, but if anyone else sort of knows, but we will be getting them, and we are registered and compliant with all the laws in every country.
Yeah, and we'll be getting paid in American dollars. So what Yvonne was saying, we don't, we'll be getting paid in Australian dollars, which is good for us in Australia, because our Australian dollar is better than the American dollar. So yeah.
But like Ash wants everything, everything's so transparent and above board. You know, we've had been audited, like he's invited them in to have everything, you know, cleared, you know, running smoothly. So once we've launched, we don't have any setbacks. So, you know, for a company to invite these people in to check, you know, make sure everything's good, is very, very unusual. It's never been heard of. So everything's above board, everything's legal, everything's compliant with each country. And that's why it takes time, you know.
Can I just chime in there too? Thank you, Yvonne. I just want to say that ONPASSIVE becomes your business. It is your business. You know, everything is compliant through the actual ONPASSIVE platform. The business itself is registered. Everything is compliant as and transparent, as Yvonne has said. However, we run it as our own business. So for every rules or legalities available in your country, then you have to actually claim or put in that you're actually making an income from ONPASSIVE. So you abide by the tax laws in your country. In Australia, you know, I mean, you can't run too far. They will catch you eventually, you know, but it is something that ONPASSIVE and Ash Mafara are wanting, that people are actually doing the right thing by the company. This becomes your business. You have your domain name and you set it up as your business, but the ONPASSIVE does the work for you, but it's still something that's coming into your wallet. So you need to claim or make sure that you put into the Australian tax department and make sure that they know that you're actually receiving financial per se, but you'll be receiving quite something. So you won't even really have to worry about it too much. I heard something, and I'm not quite sure who said it, but they said if you're paying that amount of tax, who cares? Because you've got to be making the money to be paying big tax. So, you know, yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, so we need a good accountant because we're going to be earning lots of money,
yeah.
but we need to know where to put it. So we're going to be taught how to you know, where to put it, charities and all sorts of things. Once we've looked after ourselves, you know, Ash wants us to pay, you know, pay our dues. You know, it's we're going to be earning plenty. So.
Yep. So JS, yes, you will need an ABN, but once we get closer to earning that money, Ash is going to talk us through what to do, and we'll all have to sit down with our accountants and see what's the best way to go for everyone.
And an ABN in Australia is very easy to get. You can do it online. It doesn't cost you any money. So an ABN, like you said, Nikita, Ash will let us know when that's required, you know, for each country and what's available to them.
My grandson just saying hello.
Anyone else have any questions or like to say something?
Quite sure. Runa? Is Runa available? Do you want to call? I'm not quite sure. My internet says it's unstable, so can you hear me?
Runa, would you like to talk?
You have to unmute, Runa. Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Runa. How are you?
Can you hear me? I'm good.
Loud
thank
and clear.
you. Thank you. Good night from PNG here. I would like to say a little bit on how I got the money and register. When I was still working, Terry also introduced ONPASSIVE to me, and that time I don't have money, but in my office I was selling biscuits, so I earned 400 kina. So I said, wow, instead of use that money to buy new biscuits and twisties, I have to register, get this money to register ONPASSIVE. So I use that money, and with the assistance of Terry, I register ONPASSIVE on the 24th of February 2021. I'm so glad, and I'm so happy to be ONPASSIVE. This is where my dream is. Thank you.
Thank you, Runa.
Welcome.
Thank you for sharing. You know, however hard it is, they find a way, which is pretty amazing. It's lovely to hear all these stories. Hi, Kurt. How are you? He came on late, Kurt.
I'm good. I just got up.
Good morning.
It's what, 10 minutes to 5 here, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
Just got up from, and I'm getting ready for work. I thought I'd just turn you on and see what's going on.
Thank you for coming on anyway.
Oh, no, not a problem.
Get your coffee, wake up.
Yes. Yes.
Then you won't be going to work, Kurt.
Yeah, I'm excited for ONPASSIVE. I've been in since November of 2019, so for a little bit, and this is a great opportunity, and I just don't see when you spend $97 and it's a money back guarantee. If for some reason you decide it's not for you, how you could lose. It's a win-win situation. I'm excited about the products and the 4 products that have been shown to the founders. This is going to be a wonderful and great opportunity for all of us to have the integrity that ONPASSIVE has, the integrity that Ash has, and what he wants to do for the world and for those of us who are hardworking. It's just going to be a great opportunity. You've caught me at a moment where I am still waking up, and I just kind of turned you on since I was showed an interest in helping. How can I answer this? I have an interest in helping those throughout the world who need and have a desire. And so when we launch to the world, Oh Bless, for example, is going to be one of the great products that we're going to be able to bless the world and bless our country, our families, our friends, even those who are doubters, with a great opportunity to the world and great opportunity for us. Just be patient. I think a lot of us don't understand how big this is going to be. This is going to be huge. Anyways, that's all I have really to say, unless you have a question for me.
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you very much. Any questions for Kurt?
Thank you.
Thank you, Kurt.
Thank you, Kurt.
Thank you. I might finish the recording now if you ladies are happy with that.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
we can
recording's
still
finishing, and I'll just stop the live stream now.